hosting Hampshire. Oh, left alone. Given. When shouldering arms, you're always running that risk, and Will Williams loves to keep the stumps in play. Early breakthrough for the visitors. Surrey, 86 for 1. 2 back for the short ball. But instead he's able to drive. He checks the shot to the long boundary and times it well enough to reach it as well. There's the square of the two men in action, and it brings up a well-made half-century for the captain, Rory Burns. That'll get him off the mark. Not completely convincing. I mean, there was a shout of catch. It was a moot point because it was never going to land with mid-wicket. And he's caught behind. Balderson. First over for him on day 2, a successful one.
Gone over the top, Will Jacks, no mucking around, that's got all the way. Yeah, that's what Jacks was looking for earlier in the over. Made decent connection this time round, on the up. Short boundary, runs away across those.
Short boundary attack straight away, hitting with the shape and the swing of the ball, no protection on the rope. Up-ish, but that's the way he plays. Through the line, long boundary, 4 more. So 9 runs from the over. Bisecting the 2 out on the long boundary with a minimum of fuss, Rory Burns into position so early. Catches the call. Out towards deep cover, it will go all the way. What a bizarre thing to describe there. Short boundary.
Underway.
Smacked the cover. Just when Lancashire needed to change the game.
Then they will stay in the game. They don't want that though. Angled into the pads and just a tickle.
Burns' mind.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Just lets it run off the face. He knows exactly what he's doing. Pronounced. He's in again. And beautifully stroked through the covers. All timing and class. Fist bump and off he walks for his lunch.
That's a classic Burns shot. Set your watch to it. Room outside the off stump. Edged and falls short of first slip and runs away for a second boundary in the over. Now he takes it on and it's going to be 4. It's going to take him to 89. It's all the way along the carpet, but it might even be a Q-ender or near enough to it, with Balderson setting it well outside the off stump.
19-year-old child.
Oh, that's better. And by better, I mean that was in control. He knew exactly what he was doing there, Burns. Played it late, under his eyes, and played it through about 4th slip. They were going to try and keep some back, and it got a run. Burns through mid-wicket. Loves it there as well. Minimum of fuss across his stumps. Might go. Does go. Dragged over the rope means Burns is up to 98. It might be this ball. Past mid-on. Past the stumps. And they will return for 2. Rory Burns has looked the goods from the get-go, really. It's been a fine innings. His second 100 of the season. His 12th here at the Kia Oval.
Driven nicely down the ground by Ben Foakes. Glorious shot. That'll be his 4th boundary. He moves on to 20. That also brings up the Surrey 200. Driven firmly again by Foakes. That'll be 4 more. And it's a shot that takes Surrey into the lead.
As that is presenting itself.
Flicked nicely past mid-wicket from Rory Burns. It's another one that races away to the shorter boundary. That's flicked away fine by Rory Burns. It's 4 more. Aspinwall strays a bit too leg side. Flicked in front of square. And that's another one that runs away to that very short leg side boundary.
Aspinwall to continue. Well, it's a shot that Burns just loves playing. We see him play off the back foot behind square.
As much of him as anyone has in the last 2 or 3 years. That you can't...
Sorry, that requires remarking upon.
It does.
A leg stump half volley, perhaps. If you're going in that direction, you're probably going for 6 with big bats. Clips in that direction, gets himself 4. Foakes getting to the pitch. Doing it with real class. Cricket is concerned. Cover driven for 4. And that'll be Foakes' 50 as well. He came in at the moment where Surrey just needed to consolidate before lunch, having lost 3 wickets in the session. Well,
To Wells.
Well, there it is. Burns gets down on one knee and deposits that several rows back. That's shorter, and that's 4 more. Wells not getting his length right on that occasion. Foakes uses his feet really nicely and picks up 4, just beats the man running across. Burns on one knee again, and it's 4 more. He's looked to sweep any time the spinners have erred full. Burns 1 hit away from 150. And that'll be it. Back-to-back 4s for Rory Burns. Brings up his first 150 for Surrey in 6 years. What a knock it has been. And that's the shot that Nathan was talking about. It's the first 6 of the innings for Rory Burns.
shot.
It's punched into the onside. Probably will just beat the man. Yes, it does. Short boundary, well timed. Been a feature.
And you can be...
Make that 4 more.
Another boundary to take him to 80. Short boundary. Types of bats that are used in the short rope.
Bowled him. Finally a breakthrough for Lancashire. George Balderson breaches the defence of Ben Foakes, who falls for an excellent 82. An outstanding partnership between himself and his captain Rory Burns. Short and pulled straight to mid-on, who takes a very good catch. Will Williams, who's been Lancashire's leading man with the ball, pulled over mid-wicket, and Rory Burns reaches 200. He takes off. No, he doesn't.
Rory Burns.
Now he does. Takes off his helmet, acknowledges the members in the pavilion.
Rory Burns was the one just to steady the ship.
And he's gone. Sai Sudarshan looking to cut what was quite a straight delivery from Aspinwall.
Now that's skied up, and the keeper is calling for it, and he manages to make it with a good sprawling catch. It's very good by Matty Hurst, actually.
And perhaps you're right, he should have stayed with his trusty Hartley.
And he's got one, and he's deserved that. Tom Laws blobs up. He's gone up for it, and he's given it 2 in 2. Colin McCurr's not happy. He has to go. Angled across the left-hander. Takes the outside of the bat and flies well solidly in behind it.
He's looked solid for his 5 deliveries as well, even the one he did nick.